What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Coach She Podcast. I am your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, let's get into it over here, man. You see the title, you see the actual graphics there. Larry Bird is disgusted by today's NBA. And what I actually have to say about that is if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Now, the NBA is the only sport that I know of that I hear of like all these old guys really kind of trashing the actual product that is the NBA today. If I'm Adam Silver, right, I am telling Charles Barkley and Larry Bird and all these older guys like, hey, listen, man, shut up, right? You're not giving any type of insight. You don't explain the reasons why. All right, let's get into the reasons why Larry Bird actually hates today's game over here. Oh, where was it? Okay, hold on. All right.
That Larry Bird once torched modern basketball, saying even he doesn't enjoy watching it? Well, Larry Legend didn't sugarcoat it when he shared that he thinks today's NBA is boring and lacks excitement. In his no-nonsense way, Bird shared his take as he said, "I can see why the fans don't like to watch pro basketball. Don't either. It's not exciting." The Boston Celtics legend, who helped turn the league into must-watch TV with his rivalry against Magic Johnson, says the NBA has lost its emotional pull. Despite a $76 billion TV deal, ratings are way down at 11 million viewers, on an average compared to the golden years when Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls averaged 29 million viewers on an average. Bird believes load management, non-stop threes, and a lack of real rivalries have watered down the game.
All right, so a lot of people don't really watch regular cable television like that. The metrics they're using are from cable television. As far as the actual three-pointers that are actually taken, yes, I mean, there's certain players like Steph Curry, they have to take a lot of threes, man. Today's players like are way more skilled, especially like with their athleticism, right? They're way more athletic. We can look at guys like Jaren Jackson Jr., Giannis Antetokounmpo, what's his name? Bam Adebayo, Jaden McDaniels, like, you know, Aaron Gordon. A lot of these guys are like 6'9", 6'10", 6'11". They can move their feet, they can slide their feet, and Steph Curry and a lot of the other smaller guards are not going to be able just to take the ball to the rim like that and lay the ball up, right? There's a lot of players that don't have that type of athleticism that needs to actually rely on threes to, you know, get those more hyper athletic players off balance. All right. So, and especially like if you are LeBron James and you are like one of the more elite wings out there, you know, you're not going to just go to the actual rim and just dunk the basketball at will like that. I mean, you got NBA guards, like, you know, like the smaller guys. Like let's say the Miami Heat's Davion Mitchell. I mean, you see how hard he plays. He takes charges. A lot of guys take charges. You got to be able to throw these guys off balance, right? And then you can actually go in, you know, go in and just dunk the basketball. Now, what Larry Bird actually means by excited is like, what do you? I don't, you know, like what do you mean? Like guys being thrown to the ground, right? Or you know, the old famous thing is, oh, today's players don't play any defense. Well, if that's the case, how come guys like on the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith, can't just go and score 25 points whenever he feels like it? It doesn't work like that. I mean, guys can actually guard. They're longer. I mean, you got 6'8", 6'9" guys that can move. It's not like it was back in the 1970s and 1980s where you had slow, plodding big men who couldn't move their feet. You know, today's bigs can actually move their feet. Look at Wembanyama, as a matter of fact. He's another one. I mean, 7'3", 7'4", right? I mean, you can't just go and lay the ball up at will. You have to pull them out and then, you know, like get them off balance, man. You think you're just gonna go like you know, for the most part, and just dunk it on Wemby? I mean, there's times you can get dunks on him, you know, but then you also gotta look at where the help defense is actually coming from, you know. You know, so being like shooting threes is able to actually, you know, spread the floor out, you know, which will actually pull the bigger guys out of the paint, and it makes it where you can just go lay the ball up or dunk it, right? There's a strategy that's involved in this. You know, so Larry Bird, if you don't like watching today's modern NBA, don't watch it, bro. You know, and just please just keep your stupid opinions to your damn self. All right. As far as the rivalries, all right, whatever, man. I mean, maybe there aren't that many rivalries that like it was back in the days. That's fine. But listen, the NBA, the money keeps going up and up and up. More the like the TV networks are actually really paying more for it. So the money keeps going up. So people are actually interested. I mean, even the Brooklyn Nets, my favorite team, they have a trash product out that, like the roster's not that good. There's no stars. The arenas are still full. I think they had a sold out arena. I think the seating capacity is about 20,000. They had about 18, 19,000 fans there, right? People that actually come and watch the games. So I don't see empty arenas like I did back in the days, man. There was certain like arenas like the Charlotte Hornets back then. If I could recollect my memory over here, man. I mean, there was times where you did have, but now, nah, man. A lot of the arenas, no matter how bad the team is, are full. All right, so just keep your opinions to yourself, man. If you don't like it, don't watch it. There's a reason why they actually have to shoot a lot of threes. That's just with the evolution of the game, evolution of the actual players. You got 6'9", 6'10" guys who can slide their feet, who can actually move. Guys like Wembanyama, right? You're not going to just go and lay the ball up on him. You got to pull him out the paint. You got to try to get him off balance somehow. I think he has like a 7'8", 7'9" wingspan. He doesn't really even have to dunk to actually jump really to actually dunk the basketball. So, you can't just go lay the ball up like, it's a casual take right there. And you figure a guy like Larry Bird should know better than that, man. All right, so let me wrap this video up. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.